Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on 10 games in Fanatical's Platinum Collection of April 2024 to help you in picking your 7 games. By using the link provided in the description below, not only will you gain access to this bundle, but you also have the opportunity to support this channel. Your support would mean the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Saturnalia, a pulse-racing, shiver-inducing horror game that stands out as truly unique and exquisite. In Saturnalia, you'll find yourself immersed in a haunting experience unlike anything you've encountered before. The game is not particularly lengthy, but its impact lasts far beyond the screen. The chilling atmosphere of Grail, a fictional Sardinian town, sets the stage for an annual folk festival with deadly consequences. As one of the 4 outsiders, you must survive the night armed with matches, firecrackers, and a Polaroid camera, while evading a mysterious creature. Each character in your group possesses unique abilities and personal goals, adding depth to the narrative as you navigate the maze-like streets of Grail. Whether you choose to explore alone or stick together, every decision comes with its own risks and rewards, contributing to a tense and immersive gameplay experience. Saturnalia is visually stunning, with its blend of neon lights, eerie shadows, and vivid colors, creating a captivating aesthetic. The town of Grail feels alive yet suffocating, its intricate layout and hidden secrets adding layers of complexity to your journey. The absence of a traditional HUD enhances the sense of immersion, forcing you to rely on in-game maps and environmental cues to navigate the town. As you uncover the town's dark history and unravel its mysteries, you will be drawn deeper into its unsettling embrace. Despite occasional minor glitches, Saturnalia captivates with its unapologetically specific vision and unwavering commitment to its unique identity. It's a rare gem that leaves a lasting impression, making you question what you thought you knew about horror games. If you're seeking a truly unforgettable experience that pushes the boundaries of the genre, Saturnalia is a journey you won't want to miss. At number 2 we have Straight Lights, an action-adventure game that offers a visually stunning 3D experience with an emphasis on parry mechanics. As you embark on a journey as a newly awakened flame, the game's striking art direction captivates. Although its reliance on parry mechanics might not suit everyone's taste, the narrative unfolds without textual or vocal elements, relying on expressive character animations to convey emotions. Despite lacking intricate details, the character-driven story evokes empathy, open to diverse player interpretations. The clash between dark and light themes manifests cinematically, taking you through diverse environments from gloomy caves to vibrant landscapes, accompanied by a fitting soundtrack. However, tranquility is short-lived, as encounters of enemies and epic boss battles disrupt the serene exploration. Straight Lights demands mastery of its parry system for success. With each successful parry, a gauge fills, allowing you to unleash powerful attacks. The combat system extends further, requiring you to match your color with the enemy to inflict damage. While parrying replenishes health, the difficulty may pose a challenge, especially in 2-on-1 encounters. Crystals obtained from defeated foes facilitate ability upgrades, adding depth to combat. The game's Save Anywhere feature and generous checkpoints ease the potential frustration of challenging battles. Despite its captivating presentation and rewarding combat system, Straight Lights may not resonate with everyone. The parry-centric gameplay, although deep and intricate, might induce stress for some players. The lack of accessibility features could be a drawback for those seeking a more relaxed experience. While the game's exploration and boss battles contribute to an epic spectacle, the disconnect with its combat system might impact personal enjoyment. Straight Lights is recommended for those with quick reflexes and a penchant for prolonged battles. At number 3 we have Homebody, a unique horror experience, blending old-school survival horror with surrealism and puzzles. This indie title takes cues from the grimy horror of Resident Evil and the puzzle-focused structure of Silent Hill. As Emily, battling anxieties, you join friends at a rental house to watch the Perseid meteor shower. A power outage and a mysterious killer plunge you into a time loop, requiring you to solve interlocking puzzles over 7 hours. The game adopts a no-inventory system, rewarding you with puzzle-solving knowledge for future loops. Puzzles range from fluid pressure manipulation to sound replication and even a Minesweeper challenge. Dream sequences act as hints, guiding you when stuck. The game's writing shines in character dynamics, especially Emily's portrayal through dialogue choices, including explicit lies. Flashbacks delve into the group's rich history, intertwining with the surreal horrors in the house. The narrative explores mental health issues and unveils the owner's ties to the killer. While thematically consistent, the surreal and dreamlike storytelling may not appeal to all tastes. The level design echoes Resident Evil, featuring a classic house with hidden passages and expanding into strange areas. Visually, The low poly art style and fixed camera angles resemble classic horror games. However, the lack of scares and the killer's role as a time constraint rather than a threat might not suit everyone's expectations of survival horror. Despite some limitations, Homebody impresses with its clever puzzles, nuanced narrative, and a unique take on the horror genre, offering a satisfying experience for those who enjoy puzzle solving in the horror setting. And number 4 we have Dishonored 2, a stealth game that offers an immersive experience with a compelling narrative, unique characters, and thrilling gameplay. The game offers 2 distinct runs, with Corvo and Emily, each bringing their unique set of abilities to the table. The light choices you can make throughout the game only play out in the short term, but the ability to trigger hardcore mode at the start with no powers and the chance to collect every rune and bone charm in the game offer a lot of replay value. The heart item from the first Dishonored returns, and is a great way to ease you into additional content. Experimentation is at the core of Dishonored 2, and you're encouraged to try different approaches to challenges, whether it be hand-to-hand combat or stealthy approaches. The game requires you to master every tool you are given, which can be challenging due to the quick deaths and relentless AI, but once you have several chapters under your belt, the game picks up and crescendos into a nice finale. The acquisition of new powers is not the only thing that makes you feel like a badass assassin. It is also the slow drip reward of learning the many intricacies and rules of the game's world. Overall, Dishonored 2 is a game that encourages experimentation and rewards you for mastering the game's mechanics. And number 5 we have Parkasaurus. Parkasaurus brings back the joy of managing your own dinosaur park, reminiscent of classics like Zoo Tycoon 2. This indie simulation and strategy game offers a delightful experience. The game's low poly visuals are charming, with intricate details that make even the smallest elements visually captivating. From cute 2D menus to dynamic 3D environments, every aspect of Parkasaurus is designed to immerse you in the world of dinosaur management. The main campaign kicks off with a group of dinosaurs crash landing from space, setting the stage for a series of missions to repair their ship. While optional, these missions serve as a great introduction to the game's mechanics, preparing you for the challenges ahead. Sandbox mode allows for customization, offering different biomes and budgets to suit your preferences. Whether you're meticulously planning exhibits or embarking on expeditions to retrieve fossils, Parkasaurus keeps you engaged with its strategic gameplay and rewarding progression. The user interface strikes a good balance between complexity and accessibility, although text size can be a bit small at times. Building and managing dinosaur exhibits is a highlight, with various enrichment items and upgrades to keep your creatures happy. With over 30 dinosaur species to discover and care for, Parkasaurus offers plenty of opportunities for creativity and exploration. Parkasaurus delivers a roaring good time for fans of management sims, combining fun gameplay mechanics with adorable dinosaurs and engaging park management. If you're looking to embark on a charming and adorable journey reminiscent of Jurassic Park, then Parkasaurus is the perfect game for you. At number 6 we have Tainted Grail, Conquest, a multi-layered deck building game that offers a unique and engaging experience. Initially appearing as a simple roguelike deck builder, the game gradually reveals layers of complexity and depth, creating a motif of slow realization and discovery. Players take on the role of a resident in a war-torn village of Avalon, a land plagued by greed and selfishness. The village serves as the central hub for players to embark on a journey into the weirdness, a dangerous magical fog where they uncover the stories of ordinary people battling their inner demons. Inspired by Arthurian legends, the game focuses on the struggles of everyday individuals. Within the weirdness, players encounter various zones with fights, mini-bosses, and legendary boss battles. The landscape varies in clarity based on brightness, and weird candles offer temporary respite. Exploration of the weirdness is hindered by the random appearance of side story locations and NPCs, but multiple playthroughs unveil their secrets. Players choose from melee, ranged, and magic classes, each with distinct subclasses. Combat relies on energy points and a deck of cards for attacking, buffing, and debuffing. Different classes have unique starting cards and ultimate abilities, encouraging strategic decision-making. Deck building is a core aspect of the game, with cards acquired through leveling up. Passive skills, masteries, and legendary cards enhance class specialization. The extensive customization options and the ability to experiment with different decks adds to the enjoyment. A progression system carries over certain elements between runs, ensuring progress is not lost entirely. Visually, Tainted Grail Conquest creates a dreary atmosphere, with the weirdness intensifying as light diminishes. Overall, Tainted Grail Conquest demonstrates a deep understanding of its gameplay and narrative, providing an accessible yet complex experience. It allows for diverse class interactions, offers ample deck building opportunities, and presents a unique take on Arthurian legends. Despite quests relying on random chance and less visually appealing landscapes, The game remains captivating, blending story and gameplay into a compelling adventure. At number 7 we have Raji, an ancient epic. A captivating journey through Indian mythology, blending stunning visuals with traditional storytelling. This action-adventure platformer introduces players to the tale of Raji, a circus platformer on a quest to rescue her kidnapped brother from demons. From the outset, the game impresses with its vibrant visuals, showcasing diverse landscapes inspired by northern India. Each location, from palaces to misty mountains, is meticulously crafted, immersing you in Raji's quest. The character design and enemy detail are commendable, while the use of traditional storytelling techniques adds depth to the narrative. However, despite its visual splendor, Raji falls short in some areas. The combat mechanics feel uninspired, reminiscent of other action games, and may hinder your enjoyment. Movement can be clunky, especially during intense combat sequences, detracting from the overall experience. While the story draws from Hindu mythology, it follows a linear path with occasional diversions into unrelated myths. Although these myths add flavor, they sometimes feel disconnected from the main narrative. Additionally, English voice acting lacks emotional depth, diminishing the impact of dialogues. Despite its flaws, Raji, an ancient epic, remains a commendable effort from Nottinghead Games, offering a visually stunning and culturally rich experience. As a platformer, it shines brightly, captivating players with its engaging style and mythic tales. While it may not appeal to everyone due to its combat mechanics and linear storyline, Raji is recommended for those seeking a visually stunning adventure with insights into Hindu mythology. At number 9 we have Lost Ruins, a challenging survival-based Metroidvania game. You play as a girl who finds herself in a mysterious world filled with monsters, traps, and peculiar characters. With the help of Beatrice, you must rely on your resourcefulness and wit to survive and uncover the secrets of this perilous journey. Unlike many other Metroidvanias, Lost Ruins doesn't have a level up system. Instead, you must collect, equip, and utilize various items to survive. Planning and experimentation are crucial, whether it's equipping armor for protection, learning new spells, or hoarding healing potions. The game provides substantial boosts through artifacts, allowing you to extend your health and mana gauges and equip more armor. Perseverance is key in this challenging game. Exploring the game world is a pleasure, and after completing the main story you can embark on collecting missing items and solving puzzles. The map, however, is relatively small, and you'll become familiar with each area quickly. The quirky characters and memorable boss fights add depth to the experience. Equipment balance adds to the survival aspect, and swapping gear depending on the boss or area is essential. The checkpoint system can be frustrating though, with checkpoints sometimes being too far apart. Additionally, missing missions can lead to missed trophies, which can be a disappointment. Lost Ruins offers replayability, with additional modes unlocked after completing the game, such as Witch Mode, Assassin Mode, and Boss Mode. Different endings and a wide array of collectibles contribute to the game's replay value. Overall, Lost Ruins provides a solid and unique inventory-focused Metroidvania experience. Despite its small game world and missable content, it offers a challenge and plenty of fun for fans of the genre looking for something different. At number 9 we have Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, an alternate history FPS game which serves as the prequel to the New Order. The Old Blood is broken into 2 episodes, which totals to approximately 8 hours long. You once again take on the role of BJ Blazkowicz from the New Order, except it is your past self. In the first episode, you return to Castle Wolfenstein as you attempt to obtain a document that sets up the events of the New Order. It doesn't go as planned and you need to return to your Nazi murdering ways. You'll encounter new enemy variants like a sniper, some puzzle-like encounters, and a good mix of stealth and action scenes. While most things will feel quite familiar to the New Order, the labyrinth tunnels of the castle makes it feel different from the more open areas of the New Order. The second episode is a lot more interesting because it involves zombies now, and it is completely different from the New Order. There are a few really tense scenes, and the mystery of Helga and her adventures to uncover occult objects will keep you engaged. You have access to new weapons, like a melee pipe and an explosive count pistol. Existing guns have also been refined, making everything feel more viable. The perk system is still attached to challenges like stealth takedowns and weapon-specific kills. Old Blood has great pacing between stealth and action, and doesn't waste time in telling side stories. However, the villains of the Old Blood is not as compelling as Death's Head, and characters are not as developed as the New Order. If you like the New Order, you'll also like the Old Blood. It's practically more of the same, but peppered with some new guns to play with and new enemy types to murder. At number 10 we have Wolfenstein: The New Order, an action-adventure first-person game set in an alternate history timeline. Set in the 1960s, the Nazis have won World War II with their superior technology, and most of Europe has been put under their control. You play as BJ Blazkowicz, a badass American soldier who was admitted to a psychiatric asylum after a mission gone wrong, where you remain in a catatonic state. The asylum has been ordered to shut down by the Nazis, and after witnessing some atrocities on the people there, BJ awakens and he goes on a rampage to destroy the Nazi war machine and his nemesis, Wilhelm Strauss, aka Death's Head. The story is actually pretty good, and it basically provides you a reason to shoot Nazis with varying mission objectives to keep things fresh. The alternate history storyline is really interesting, and being a badass bringing down the Nazis feels great. Characters that you meet along the way are also relatable, as they are just regular people oppressed by the regime wanting liberation. You can use a variety of weapons to kill these Nazis, and these range from handguns, assault rifles, shotguns, all the way to more interesting weapons like Tesla grenades and a laser cutter. There are also some sections where you get to pilot mechs to destroy a Nazi encampment, and that is really fun, sitting in the seat of a mech, leveling everything around you. This game is great if you want to feel like a badass action hero in a film, murdering Nazis and bringing down their operations. And that's all for this bundle. This month's Platinum Collection presents a mix of both familiar and lesser known titles, offering something for every gamer. While games like Wolfenstein and Dishonored 2 may be repeats from previous bundles, they still offer enjoyable experiences for those who haven't yet played them. Additionally, lesser known titles like Parkasaurus provide a unique opportunity to create your own Jurassic Park in a more casual setting, adding a fresh twist to the simulation genre. Meanwhile, Saturnalia and Raji offer intriguing and unique gaming experiences that may not be as well known, but are certainly worth exploring. In any case, kind show support by liking and subscribing to the channel. I look forward to connecting with you in the upcoming video.